So have you been dealing with some lingering low back or hip pain that you can't seem to get rid of? Well, here's one solution I'm going to offer that, think of it like a pelvic reset to kind of reset your positioning, whether it's after a long time of sitting, a lot of activity, not a lot of activity, or just kind of having some imbalances between the front and the back side of the muscles in your body. You can develop a little bit of a shift in the actual sitting or the position of your pelvis at rest. So there's gonna be two things back to back. All you need is something soft to squeeze. I have a partially deflated soccer ball. You could use a basketball, a hard pillow, something that's just gonna offer you a little bit of resistance as you push back into it. It's gonna be two things. First is gonna be, you're gonna go into So from lying on your back, what you want to do is take both knees in towards your chest. One hand is going to be pushing right on the front of the thigh. The other hand is going to be pulling the shin towards you. Now, your goal is to, as you're pulling your shin in and pushing your leg away, is to resist those two sensations. So the goal is to keep your legs in this position the whole time, in this neutral position. While I'm pushing and pulling, I'm using the muscles in my lower body and core to resist those sensations. Hold for 2-3 long seconds, switch to the other, so switching the action of that on that leg, and then repeat. So hold for a long 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, and then switch. So again, you're applying as much pressure that you can withstand without changing your position. Maybe 4 or 5 on each side. Once you do your 4 or 5, then what you're going to do is instantly go into squeezing that ball just between your upper thighs and between your knees. You're going to put as much pressure into it as possible. Go into a big glute bridge. Hold for the same long 2, 3. Draw back down. Make sure the back comes back down to the floor. Tuck your belly button towards your chin, then go back into a glute bridge again. Hold for a long 2, 3. Repeat that 4 or 5 times. So you go through that sequence of lying on your back and applying pressure into your knees, and then going into an adductor squeezed glute bridge, 2 or 3 rounds, depending on how it feels as you're going through.